how they measure your...
What's those?
This is like missing. How are they gonna charge money?
You're the pretty fancy soccer ball.
Mm-hmm. Okay, buddy. We need to try these on. I think these are gonna be too small. I don't like these. Kind. Too cheap for this stuff. So those skates are like rockets, and you skate and hold hands and then you fly like a rocket? Oh.
That was cool. I want those.
I would want those only fit on kids. So moms and dads, we don't get to have fun ever. We just had to go get some shin guards for Jaden because I don't know where his went from last season. He's just gonna wear tennis shoes this year because I am not buying cleats because
Mom, you want one of those?
yeah, they're expensive and they're not worth it. He doesn't fit in his ones from last year, of course, and it's just not worth it. So I'm going to go try some green tea, go to the bank. My caffeine detox is not going so well. I am having a really rough time. Today is too busy of a day for me to be groggy. So we ran to the grocery store to get some discount tickets for this Minnesota State Fair. You can get them up till the day of the fair for $3 off a ticket, and then I think the ride things were like $10 to $15 off. Maybe that's wrong. No, it's $5 off because if you bought everything there that you could possibly want, you can save $15. Anyways. So I had to get tickets this year. Jaden is not free. He was 4 years old last year, and now he's 5. So I had to buy him a ticket. I wish I could have lied and said that he's only 4, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. To save $10. So he's not free anymore, sad face. So I was there, long story short, and this old man came up and he was like yelling at the cart people, and then they sent him into the service desk. So anyways, what I was saying is this old man walked all the way from probably about 7 spaces in to Cub Foods, was yelling at the cart people, and then they sent him in to the front desk, and we were right behind him because we were getting tickets there for the state fair. And excuse me, he kept complaining and complaining and complaining about there only being 6 handicap spots in front of the store. It's a smaller parking lot, and that they were all full. Okay. If you are able to walk 7 spaces up, knock it off. If you're able to walk up 7 spaces, stand and talk to a cart person, and then stand and talk to the customer service person, and then ask for the manager and complain to the manager, you could have probably walked the entire grocery store, got your stuff, and left by that time. You don't need to complain about there being other handicapped people there buying things. And the lady said, I understand, sir, it's kind of hard to fill all the, to have all these handicapped spaces when it is Senior Tuesday. And what the guy is failing to understand is they could make every spot be handicapped. They can make every spot be handicapped. But that doesn't mean that it's actually handicap accessible, because most of the handicap spots are right by the door, so they can just walk and get on a cart and go in. So, Lord, please make me not be one of those old people. So we just finished up lunch, and as I was doing lunch, I was just kind of thinking, I'm hosting that 31 party, and online she was saying like that 31 is a great option for doing fundraisers, and asked what they wanted to do, people would do for a fundraiser. My mom was like, buy winter jackets for kids who need them. And the thing is that Minnesota gets really cold. If you haven't been to Minnesota, what I'm about to tell you is going to shock you. You're going to have a chill run through your body, and then you're never going to come to Minnesota ever. Last winter, I believe our lowest was 42 below. 42 degrees below zero after the wind chill. and we don't freaking close our schools for that. Okay, so all these people like in Tennessee last year, like it was like 20 degrees and they closed school. Yeah, we would go to 42 below and we still have school. And my mom was driving somewhere and saw some kids that were wrapped in bath towels, and that's all they had because their parents couldn't afford to get them jackets. And I mean, they are expensive. I buy my kids when they go on clearance because I'm not about to spend $60 on a winter jacket. And so, but I mean, obviously not everybody can do that, and everybody has the funds for it. And sometimes when you're just doing what you can, it is what it is. So I just decided I want to try to host an event. Obviously this year is probably not going to be very big, but I'd love to have it be an annual thing where we have like a big event and all vendors from like 31 Young Living, Scentsy, all these places come and set up booths, and the purchase, like, have them donate their sales to the event to buy winter jackets. And so I'm gonna have to find some locations. I gotta find some vendors, and then I need to call like the city of Minneapolis and a few other places to figure out where the biggest needs are and probably donate them to the school district. So they get directly to the kids for when the teachers realize that their kids aren't having jackets. So, gotta take care of babies, and it breaks my heart that some people are in that position because unless you're a horrible parent, I'd assume that you feel like a deadbeat person that you can't afford to get your kid a jacket and send them out in bath towels. What are you doing? Hey, you! No, don't pull on him.
No.
You want to show me what you got?
What?
What is that? That's Fred Flintstone.
Fred Flintstone?
Should we see if we can get them on Netflix maybe? Because you have no idea who the Flintstones are. Way to go, Arby's. They have no idea who the heck the Flintstones are. It's way before their time. That's Dino.
Dino. I call you Dino Rockstar.
Dino Rockstar. Goobs. Goobs. Here's our way of exercising. Jaden has soccer practice at a park that's not too far. Probably about a mile. So instead of driving, we're going to walk. Burn some energy. Jaden's riding for a little bit so he can rest his legs for soccer. Jojo's going to walk for a little bit, and then we'll take turns. Huh? Soon enough, you'll be able to play at the playground. So his face has really been bugging him the last few days more than normal. Rips on him. And I think that's why he's so fussy, is he itches. And he doesn't take naps very long because it itches. Poor kid. We have an appointment tomorrow. And I'm gonna demand that they do something. I mean, I never want to give this kid meds that aren't needed, but I feel like at this point his little system needs something, like a steroid treatment or something. I mean, look at that. Look how painful. Oh, they're cute. Your cheekers are cute. They just look so owie. I can't stop trying.
Where'd you get that?
That is true.
You got it a long time ago for one thing. Discount 7
Watch Grace.
Watch Grace, I'll show you. It's a pretty technical move, actually. What about Cassie?
Well, Grace has
What you got, buddy?
What? I think he started.
I found the cheese.
Why there
Right bottom.
every in our drink?
I think she forgot, buddy. No, you dropped it. Jojo, let him eat it.
He doesn't have teeth, so he can't eat it.
Look over his mouth.
Look at his mouth.
I don't know if it's good on his teeth first. So he's like, thanks, Dad. Thanks for holding it for me.
Choking himself.
Why is she taking forever to get the drink?
I told you, I think she forgot.
Oh.
She's not very good, but it's okay. Look at you. Nom, nom, nom. Eat that food, baby. Eat it, eat it. Oh, he wants a salsa. Daddy, not funny. That's what I'm gonna do. I was just watching a video on Facebook. A friend of mine shared, and one of her friends actually filmed it, a video about how she just literally witnessed tonight a small child, small enough to be buckled into a car seat, being strangled by their dad and having to wait for the police to come because the guy was so big and violent. And if a person is low enough to abuse their child in like public places, like, can you imagine what the life of that poor kid is like? My heart is just so broken. I can't even talk about it without being emotional. I want anybody that ever lays a hand on a baby, whether it be born or not, to suffer. I'm so heartbroken, and I don't care what your views are. I really don't. I'm very passionate about life and life being intrinsically valuable, and I'm not here to cast judgment on anybody, except for the fact that if you hurt a precious baby, a precious kid, like, there's, in my mind, there's no forgiveness for you. So my heart is broken. And so I'm going to go lay down and process this, and probably not sleep, actually, because I'm going to cry about this and keep thinking about it. I just can't even fathom, like I said, if they're doing that in a public place, how much they do at home. And the lady was like, she could hear screeching, so she got out of her car, and that's what she saw. And the kid was struggling to breathe and get out of his car seat. And then the dad proceeded to get out of the car, take the kid out of the car seat, and continue to strangle and beat him until the cops got there. Like, how sick are people? How sick are people? I just can't even. So sorry to leave this at a rough ending here, but I just can't even. So I'm done. Over and out. Bye.